Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. So today I'm doing my recap for February. These are all my pickups in February of 2024, and I completely forgot to do this last month to start off the year. This was kind of my goal was to do a recap video or all my pickups at the end of the month, each month, and also do a SGC submission each month. And so I'm on track with the SGC. I just starting late with the recap, the pickup videos. But anyway, my primary focus this year is going to be on post-playing days cards of Hall of Famers. And then also I'm getting back into picking up 50s cards. So all of last year, I think my primary focus was on the Diamond Stars set and non-sports cards. Now I'm getting back into my 1950s. But I have a focus on, centered cards and things like that. So my focus is going to be on more quality over quantity. But anyway, let me get into my top-loaded cards. Again, these are just post-playing days cards of Hall of Famers. So this is a 1992 action-packed card. These are embossed, if you can tell that there's embossing in that. Just a really cool image that I thought, and this is of Robin Roberts. I had picked up a 1952 Bowman Robin Roberts card in January, so I wanted some post-playing days Robin Roberts cards to go along with that. So here's an Allen and Ginter Robin Roberts. Here's a short print Topps card of Robin Roberts. Really like the image on that one. And here's the back. This one's from 2010. Here is a, what is this? A Topps archive of Robin Roberts. And I forget the year that this is after. But here's the back. I think it's 91, if I'm not mistaken, 91 Topps. So anyway, this one's numbered out of 199. Here we have a Topps Living, I think. It's a 1953 Topps throwback. And this one's got some sparkle and shine to it. This one is numbered out of 100. And this one's a really nice one. I don't know the design, the pattern of the refractor, but this is based on the 1952 Topps. And this one is a bookend. It is 50 out of 50. All right, so that's all my Robin Roberts. Again, I picked those up because I picked up a 1952 Bowman Robin Roberts. Here we have some Lou Gehrig. This is another one of those 92 action-packed embossed cards. Really love those images on there. So here's the back of that one. And then you can never have a Lou Gehrig card that doesn't have Babe Ruth in it seems. So here's a card of the both of them, but it's based off of Lou Gehrig. Here's Babe Ruth card, one of those Paninis from 2022. And there's two of these. So I have the other one pictured on the with him on the Yankees. This one's of him on the Boston Red Sox. Getting into my Mel Ott cards, I love Mel Ott as a player, and he's a local hero here, hometown hero here in New Orleans. So this is a Topps archive of 51 Topps, and he was still, I think he was coaching at the time, so it's not far-fetched to think that he could have had a 51 Topps card, maybe as a coach or something. So this one's got a red back. And this is an Allen Ginter, 2019 Allen and Ginter card. Really love the image on that one. Here's what the back looks like. Here we have another one of those Topps action-packed embossed cards. Never seen this image before of Mel Ott. So just another one of those images that I really like. And here's the back of this one. Here we have a 2024 or 2023, sorry, Topps Stadium Club. And never seen this image before either. I got the blue foil version to go along with the image. Really nice looking. And this one's numbered out of 50, as you can see up here on the top. Here's a 1975 Topps throwback of Melot. I know my buddy Dylan would like this. Here's what the back looks like. All right, here's a Joe DiMaggio Panini throwback, Luminance. And really like the image on that one. Here we have a Topps Stadium Club, of Honus Wagner. And really love the image on that one. I know it's just sitting there, but just really enjoy the image on that. And here's the back. Another thing I like seeing is, the old-time Pirates outfit where they used to have blue in their uniform. And so his Pirates hat is in blue. Kind of cool. Here is a Panini Donruss Elite Dominator of Satchel Paige. And I don't know what the design of the refractor is, but it's pretty cool. So pretty cool images of him on the Monarchs, going back to his Negro League days. And then last card in a top loader is this Topps throwback of Pee Wee Reese, but you get a 2-for-1 in this one because this is Jackie Robinson in the background here. So just a really cool image of Pee Wee Reese. And here's the back of it. This one is from 2010, it looks like. All right, now the cards that got the one-touch action. So here is a 1987 throwback of Pee Wee Reese, and this is in a blue foil. Really cool image. And this one's numbered out of 25. Actually, this is a bookend, 25 out of 25. Shout out to my buddy Dylan, who showed a gold refractor of this card. Couldn't find the gold refractor, so I found the next best thing, which was just the refractor. And this is of Mickey Mantle, Topps Chrome. Let's see, what year is this? 2010. And then I got a, looks like another 1991 Topps throwback. This is of Ernie Banks. And this is in the red foil. This one's numbered out of 50. And then lastly, this is a 1969 Topps to represent the landing on the moon. And so this is of Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Buzz Aldrin. So really cool card that I picked up this month. All right, now on for the graded cards. So I've got this 1887 trade card. This is a C-679 foul, and it's been trimmed from what I've been told. So this is from the Action Ball series. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy Tom over at Collector Not Hoarder. He's the one that brought this card to my attention. And so the seller on this card was asking for quite a bit. And I sat around and I watched this card for over a month. And then finally the seller lowered his price. And I was able to pick this up at the price that I wanted. So, and then I need some of your help. So Stuke, if you're watching this, I need your help on these. So these are exhibit cards. And this one says it's the Brooklyn Dodgers from 1955. And it talks about them being National League champions from 1955. So what I want to know is Was this done after 1955, or do you think this was done in 1955? So I'd like to know, the actual production date of this, if anybody knows. Here you have there's a Jackie Robinson up in the upper right corner. Also, you have Duke Snider in here, Pee Wee Reese, among others. So really cool exhibit card here. And then also, along with that, I've got another exhibit card. This one is of the New York Yankees in 1952. And it says New York Yankees 1952 World Champions. And here you have a very young Mickey Mantle. Here you have Yogi Berra. And so again, same question I have for this one. Was this produced in 1952 or was it produced after? And so if you know, please let me know. All right, so now I've got my other graded cards. I picked up a T206 of Beals Becker, and this is in an SGC 3. This is also a sweet cap back. And then I've got another T206 this month of Jim Stevens in a 2.5. And this is a Piedmont back. And I'm still picking up cards from the 1961 Golden Press. This is card number 1, which would have been on the outside of the booklet. And this one came in at an SGC 8. So really happy about that. If it's one of the cards on the outside of the booklet, it's going to be more prone to have damage. So here's the back of it. So really happy about this one. And I got the gun show. So I finally picked up this 1957 Topps Ted Klaczewski and got this in a 4.5. I thought the centering on it was really good. And just got some corner wear on it. Here's the back of it. So, and now for the cards that I'm really happy about for this month. These are the bigger cards for this month. So I got this 1985 Topps Garbage Pail Kids of Atom Bomb. This is the Series 1. And this has the Cheaters license back. But been hunting this card for a long time, trying to find one that's good, well centered. It's a little bit difficult to find one in an SGC holder that is well centered. So a lot of them in a PSA holder, but I'm partial to SGC. So anyway, really happy to have this one. Just was looking for it for a long time. Finally able to pick it up. I also picked up this 1951 Bowman of Duke Snider in a 4.5. I thought the centering on this one was really good, and the registration on it was really good. So these cards have a tendency of having bad registration. So it took me a while to find this one that had really good registration. It was kind of one of those deals where when I saw it, I had to pounce on it. Same thing with the next card. Once I saw it, I've been waiting to find it for a while, and I had to pounce on it. So there's the 51 Duke Snider. And then now I have the 1950 Bob Feller Bowman. So I used to have this card, and I sold it, and really wanted to get another version of this card. This one's a higher grade than the one I had, and the other one I had purchased raw and sent it in for grading. I think it was a 3, if I'm not mistaken. So this one's a 5. But what really drew me to this card, aside from the centering, is the registration on the card. The registration on this card is really good. And so these cards have a tendency of being out of registration. You can tell around his face. When his face is in focus, the rest of the card is in focus. And so this one has almost 0 surface damage. And the centering is really good. And then here's the back of the card. Even the back is well centered. I'm not really sure what dings they gave this card other than that corner right there. and some staining, it looks like. So maybe that's what they gig the card on. So anyway, those were all of my pickups. Now look, you know how when you buy a card, and some sellers, they like to include, an unopened pack or something like that. So anyway, with one of these purchases this month, I got this unopened pack of 1992 Upper Deck. And so I wanted to go ahead and open this with you. So I've been holding it, and I wanted to go ahead and open this up. I know some of you are probably like, no, don't do this, but I don't really care about leaving stuff unopened. I like to open it up, see what's inside. So let's take a look and see what's inside this pack of 1992 Upper Deck. So the first card I have, Danny Jackson on the Chicago Cubs. And I've got a Mark Wallers on the Braves. I've also got a Joey Hamilton top prospect on the Padres. And a Luis Sojo on the Angels. And I got a Dickie Thon on the Phillies. Here's one that I like. Here's Craig Biggio on the Astros. Nice card, actually. Back in the days when he was a catcher. He wasn't a catcher for very long. Here we got it. We got a Tony Gwynn. So, awesome card there. Not wearing a hat, though. I wonder what's up with that. We got a Greg Vaughn. And a Kelly Gruber on the Blue Jays. Here's the back. Bruce Ruffin on the Phillies. A Thomas Howard on the Padres. A Harvey Pulliam on the Royals. A Scott Livingston on the Tigers. Joe Grahey on the Angels. Greg Harris on the Red Sox. And lastly, Adam Peterson on the Padres. All right, guys, so this was my recap for February 2024. And up next, I'm going to share with you my SGC return for February. That should be arriving later this week. So really excited about that one. I already know the grades that I got. Just a killer submission this month. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. All right, guys, take care. Keep hunting the good stuff. And thanks for watching.